Have you ever experienced hospitality that was so good, it felt almost magical? Today, we're diving into a concept from Japan that takes that feeling and turns it into a true art form. It's a philosophy you can feel everywhere over there, and trust me, once you understand it, you'll see hospitality in a whole new light. I mean, seriously, think about it. What if you walked into a place and your needs were met before you even realized you had them, where every little detail was perfectly arranged for your comfort? Not because it's in some rule book, but because someone genuinely wanted to make your experience perfect. What if hospitality wasn't a transaction, but just a sincere act of care? Well, in Japan, there's a word for that. It's omotenashi, and it's so much more than just a word. It's woven deep into the fabric of the culture, and it's the key to unlocking what makes Japanese hospitality so incredibly special. Now, it's really easy to hear hospitality and just think, oh, okay, good customer service. But omotenashi is on a completely different planet. It's not just a list of things to do, it's a whole mindset. And that's the key right there, that pure, sincere heart. This has nothing to do with trying to get a bigger tip or a 5-star review. It's all about a genuine, unselfish desire to bring a little bit of happiness to a guest, to go way beyond what's expected and create a moment they'll actually remember. So, to really get what this is all about, we gotta break down the word itself. Its origins are fascinating, and they reveal the two sides of this beautiful coin. You've got the outward action, and then you've got the inner spirit behind it. So here's a more formal definition. And I want you to notice those key words, wholeheartedly and no strings attached. The goal isn't just to serve somebody, it's to care for them completely without expecting anything back. It's a truly selfless act. And this is so cool. The word itself shows you the two parts of its soul. First, you have motenasu. That's the part you can see, the incredible skill, the attention to detail, the careful service. But the foundation, the invisible part, is omote-ura nashi, which literally means no front or back. It means what you see is what you get. There's no fake smile, no hidden agenda, just pure, honest sincerity. Okay, so this brings us to a really crucial question. How is this different from what most of us just call service? Well, the difference is everything. Just look at this breakdown. Regular service is often transactional, right? You pay for something, you get it. It follows a script. But omotenashi, it's relational. It's about a human connection. It's proactive instead of reactive. You know, a server will bring you water when you ask for it. A host practicing omotenashi sees your glass is getting low and just refills it quietly before you even think to ask. The goal of service is just to meet your expectations. The whole point of omotenashi is to absolutely blow them away. All right, enough theory. What does this actually look and feel like in the real world? Let's take a look at how omotenashi shows up in everyday life in Japan, because it's everywhere. So you walk into a restaurant. The moment you sit down, before you even see a menu, you're given an oshibori, a small towel that's perfectly warm in the winter or cool in the summer, just to refresh your hands. It's in the food, which isn't just tasty, it's arranged like a piece of art. It's the staff who seem to have this sixth sense, anticipating what you need without you ever having to say a word. In hotels and traditional inns called ryokans, this philosophy is just everywhere. I mean, of course, the rooms are spotless, but it's the little things, you know? A single flower in a vase that was picked that morning because it's in season. A tiny folded paper crane left on your pillow. A handwritten note welcoming you by name. These are tiny acts that say, we didn't just prepare a room, we prepared this room specifically for you. And here's the part that's truly mind-blowing. It's not just for paying customers. You feel it in public spaces. Trains running exactly on time isn't just about being efficient. It's a sign of respect for everyone's schedule. You'll hear an announcement on the train apologizing for a 1-minute delay. It's this culture of collective consideration for everyone else. So as we start to wrap this up, let's just boil it all down. What's the essential spirit of omotenashi? What's the mindset you need to really practice this incredible art form? It really all comes down to these 4 pillars. First, respect for the other person. Then, sincerity, that whole no front or back spirit we talked about. Third is the amazing skill of anticipation. And finally, and this might be the most important one, non-reciprocity. That's the idea of giving for the pure joy of it, with zero expectation of getting anything back. It's not a means to an end. The act of hospitality is the end. And that really leaves us with something to think about, doesn't it? In a world that can feel so transactional all the time, Omotenashi offers a totally different way of interacting. It really challenges us to ask ourselves, is the best kind of hospitality something we buy, or is it something that's just freely, sincerely, and selflessly given?